everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have got probably one of the weirdest things I've ever tuned, but it's got a Gen 5 L8353 in it. We're gonna get it calibrated. I have looked over this thing a little bit already. We had to replace the map sensor. All the pins were bent over. I guess they misaligned when they plugged it in, but we're gonna tune this thing. Got a couple vets, show you a couple of those pulls, and then we're gonna head over to the shop and give you guys a Moonshine update because Moonshine's chassis is looking right. All right, guys.
This old girl got air conditioning in it. Got all the creature comforts. I don't know what that is, but alright. We got a backup camera. Sheesh. Alright. Rock and roll, baby. Come on. Yeah, I said, come on. Brakes in this thing are a little bigger. Mass airflow sensor is a little bit different, so just dial that back in real quick.
All right, guys, we're back at the shop. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of Moonshine update because Moonshine is looking pretty ripe these days. Looks good, bud. Phew, buddy, you've been busy. Dude, this looks insane.
Huh?
This looks insane.
Yeah. We getting there.
We got a whole jungle gym.
Huh?
We got a whole jungle gym.
We getting there.
All right, bud. Give me a rundown of this machine here you're building, because I don't think anybody has seen the back portion of what you've done yet.
So basically, started off, we got the car up on the table and took some measurements, figured out kind of where we wanted ride height to be and everything, plotted out the 4-link and put cross members and put the uppers where we wanted it. And after that, it's just connecting the dots. I put the uppers in and then built the main rails, the frame rails, and
So he's talking about, let me go on the other side so you can see. All right, so what he's talking about here is our upper torque boxes right here. So got everything set up ride height where we're gonna have everything sitting, got it jigged up with the chassis table so everything is straight, and then started building basically off of it, off of the points, so that it can basically disperse the load of the car through all the bars and the roll cage, and everything's kind of tied in together.
yeah, so you're starting, everything revolves around the rear suspension when you start building one of these cars. So your points are your major factors, and then the rest of it just kind of falls into place. But got those set and then braced it up to the main cage, built the rails off of it, the same spread as the shocks, and then came in and did all the bracing above it, came down with our diagonals from the main hoop, and then yeah, just tied it all in.
So this bar here is going to be our shock bar and our anti-roll bar attachment point to our housing.
That one.
Yeah, I can see my fat finger. The housing's not here yet, but it is shipped. They did send me some pictures, so I'll drop some pictures in the video for you guys to see that. That's coming from Tin Soldiers, and they absolutely killed it. All right, so just to give you guys an idea of where our ride height is going to be, that's how the tire is going to sit in the frame rail. But before, everything kind of like stuck out and it was hideous, and we couldn't lower it because it would touch the fender. And
Yeah,
then
we were running a little like 1980s.
yeah, I hated it.
But that was because we just kind of had to do what we had to do. But
Yeah. Now,
with building it, we can set it at the height we want. We're not gonna. It's not gonna be like slammed in the weeds.
no, it
It's gonna
looks
be-
like it's going to be sitting like on the ground, but it's not actually going to sit on the ground. These cars tuck tire from the factory.
Actually, our ride height's gonna be like 6 inches.
Yeah.
So
Which it was lower than it stock before, but it just looked funny because this fender still has a lip on it where the other side doesn't. So now that we're going to have new quarter panels, everything will look
and we had it clear.
flush.
So and
Yeah.
the front was lowered, so it really had that June
rake. Yeah. But it worked. I mean,
Yeah,
it went
worked.
fast. Now it's going to go even faster.
If we need to, we'll go right back to it.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait. It's coming together. It's already like, you explain stuff to me and I'm like, yep, sounds good, bud. But you can like visualize it and I'm like, yeah, I don't know how you did that, but it looks sick.
She's getting them.
It's coming together.
So basically we have to do the floor bracing. So we got to go underneath the car, run under the floors. We'll do the rest of the floor bracing, what's required by
It's not a whole lot of stuff
SFI.
because
No,
we have a
got-
perimeter frame.
We got main rails, the diagonals, floor diagonals, some foot bars and stuff like that, X-brace in the middle, transmission mount stuff. But it's not a whole lot that goes underneath the car. So basically just finish tying in everything to the new main rear cross member.
So what do you? Is this bar here gonna stay, or is this
No,
one
that's
coming
gonna
out?
go because
This one?
Because we're sitting lower, I'm worried that the drive shaft isn't going to clear everything.
Okay.
So I think we're going to have to make a new drive shaft tunnel for clearance. And then that bar is going to actually go the opposite way under
The tunnel.
drive shaft.
Okay.
And
You don't think it'll hit the ground?
no,
Okay.
it won't hit the ground. Max drop is 3 inches on them anyways. And
Oh,
It won't
okay.
be anywhere close to that. So, and it's not even going to be at the bottom of the frame rails or nothing. So
Yeah.
we'll have plenty of clearance.
Can we drop? Well, no, that won't work either. Never mind. Just don't listen to me.
I'll listen to you.
Don't listen. I mean, you'll listen to what I'm saying, but you're not going to do
I'll do
it.
what
Don't
I
do
want.
anything I say. Truck is still here. Some of you guys are asking about it. We haven't touched it.
Haven't touched it in a year now.
It's here though. I mean, it is still here.
Yeah,
So
it's Moonshine took all of its love.
yeah, this was supposed to be budget quick,
Yeah.
just for fun.
And it was initially, and then it just kept snowballing, and
It just works so well, you know.
yeah, and it's a '69 Chevelle.
Yeah.
What's not to love?
But this is next. As soon as old Moonshine here is done and racing, we're gonna hop back on the truck and get that going. So, I mean, this is about as far along as that. So,
Yeah, we're close with the truck. We're gonna do some minor changes and stuff,
Yeah.
change up some of the front end stuff and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be.
yeah, I have all the pieces, like all the fiberglass and everything that we need for this. I have bedsides and all that stuff.
You have a motor?
Center section. I have a motor. It's in a Nissan right now, but I do have a motor.
You know, it works.
Yeah, the motor and transmission work great.
Yeah,
As long as it goes like straight and not like that way, you know?
I think we should have that covered.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is your Moonshine update. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna keep. He is gonna keep chipping away at the chassis. Once he gets to a point where he's done with the chassis stuff, then I can come in and kind of start wiring and doing some of the other stuff that I can do. But as far as chassis stuff goes, not my forte. That's his expertise, and he's very good at it. So I just let him do his thing and stay out of the way. Sheesh. That is just. See, that is right. None of that Joe Dierte stance sticking out of the wheel wells.
Yeah, no, it's gonna sit like a race car now.
I mean, it is a race
Not
car.
your Pappy's little hot rod.
Yeah. I got my Pacer wheels on here, about 3 inches out of the fender wheels.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's going to do it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching. As always, stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next episode.